Hey, what's up, Juggalos? This is Scotty D from Faygoluvers.net, and on the phone with me is King Gordy. What's up, Gordy?
What's the deal, man? You alright?
Oh yeah, definitely. So we know today not only is the Day of the Devil, but it's also the day that King Gordy's got his latest mixtape released. It's called The King of Horrorcore Volume 1, and you can actually get it on kingofhorrorcore.com.
Yeah, it's so underground. That's the only way you can get it. Besides, you see me at a show and buying it. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
Strictly selling it straight off the internet. Excuse me, I'm smoking some purple haze. And that's the only way you can get it off the internet.
So what was your
Get it?
cool, definitely. You can get it up for $12 off kingofhorrorcore.com. So definitely check it out.
It's higher than the entity. My mixtape is higher than my first album.
Hell yeah. So what was your inspiration behind releasing the mixtape?
I just wanted to, keep people out there, you know what I'm saying, keep my name in people's mouths and let them know that I am the king of horrorcore music, you know what I'm saying, and I always will reign supreme, you know what I'm saying, and I just want people to know that the horrorcore world, even though the mainstream doesn't really care about it, that we care, and I try to give the horrorcore kids the best quality of music, you know what I'm saying, because they, you know what I'm saying, even though we don't really listen to mainstream music being, you know what I'm saying, underground juggalo kid, we want our own shit to be quality, you know what I'm saying, so that's what I aim to do.
So is this a new direction that you're going to take all of your music, or is this just
I mean, I do all types of music, but my passion is horrorcore music. I'm the king of horrorcore.
Right. Well,
That's what I am.
it's been 3 years this month, actually, since the Entity was released. When do you...
What? June 24th.
Yeah, June 24th, exactly. When do you plan on releasing your next new album of, like, all new material?
All new material.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what. Right now, I'm just gonna. I'm into this like mixtape, this horrorcore mixtape phase. I'm gonna drop like probably about 4 more mixtapes this year. So you finna just is nothing but King Gordy. You know what I'm saying? All new songs. You know what I'm saying? The only difference between the mixtape and the real album really is there really isn't much of a difference, just on the fact that you know when you have a mixtape that you cutting it at different spots. Some of the stuff is like straight raw. You know what I'm saying? Like some of these joints that's on the King of Horrorcore is just straight raw. Like I just went in the studio and cut them, and it was just straight raw material. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff that you will never get. You know what I'm saying? So to me, that's why I call it a mixtape, because it's not. You know, when you put out an album, usually everything is super mixed well and mastered. Well, I can do that. This is all straight, raw, uncut King Gordy shit. You know what I'm saying? Underground, grimy shit. That's why people will like it more, because it's so underground and you know what I'm saying? You can hear it. You know what I'm saying? It's rough and everything. So that's what I'm doing. I'm strictly dropping nothing but underground, hardcore, horrorcore mixtapes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And Volume 2 is coming. You know, King of Horrorcore, by the blood of the gods. You know what I'm saying?
Cool. Well, I haven't had a chance to hear the new mixtape yet. I hadn't received mine yet.
Oh my
but
God, I'm gonna have Moloch ship you one instantly, man. You're going to pass out, bro.
Man, I can't wait to hear it. But on a lot of the mixtapes that even mainstream artists are releasing, it's done over mainstream beats or something like that. Is this all original beats, or is it over mainstream beats?
Yeah, these are all original beats, man.
Oh wow.
These are all, you know what I'm saying, beats from like different cats, you know what I'm saying, some from the internet, you know what I'm saying, some I got stuff from my man Astray, you know what I'm saying. I got, you know what I'm saying, man from 01 from the Almighty Dreadnought, just, you know, Detroit, you know what I'm saying, people from other cities, you know what I'm saying. That's another reason it's a mixtape too, because some is just beats that I just felt off the internet and grabbed them and rhymed to them, you know what I'm saying. That's what a mixtape is. A mixtape is when you just straight showing skills, and that's what I'm doing. I'm like, okay, Juggalos, Juggalettes, Cobaniacs, and all morbid kids. This is what I'm doing. I'm finna get real sick on the rhymes for y'all over nasty horrorcore beats, and I'm gonna kick the horrorcore shit, and I'm gonna be the king at it. And that's why this mixtape has been formed.
Well, man, just looking over some stuff on the net, just getting ready for this interview, I ran across the Fat Killers album, and I love the Entity. I've been bumping it for years now, but man, I'd actually never heard the Fat Killers. Man, I'm telling you, this
Coming to Dinner album.
Yeah, they coming to. Oh man, I was bumping that today, and it's good shit. Is there anything else planned for the?
You finally heard it? You finally heard it?
I finally heard it. Yeah.
Okay. Where you get it from? Everybody says it's so rare.
Well, I actually went to at cdbaby.com. I did a Google search.
That's where you get it.
Right.
That's where you get it. But I'm also going to be selling it on my website.
Oh, nice.
So you'll be able to get some stuff at the dinner also, or kingoforcore.com.
Are there any other Faygoluvers albums in the works?
Yeah, they're also working on big things too. Fat Father already got a big tape out called Tales of the Fatherless Child, Volume 1. You know what I'm saying? Marv got the like he used to be mixtape. I'm gonna sell them on the King of Horrorcore too. So if anybody wants to check them out, you know what I'm saying? Definitely check it out. We selling them too. You know what I'm saying?
So is the kingoforhorrorcore.com website, is that going to be continue to be just a MySpace, or are you going to develop a full website?
I'm gonna end up developing a full website. I like the MySpace thing. It's dope to me, man. Just to have all like mad friends like that. I'm feeling it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I big up to MySpace for that. You know what I'm saying?
Now, this is a mostly Juggalo-related website, so we got a lot of questions about you working with Psychopathic Records. Is there anything in the works right now?
I mean, there's nothing in the works as far as right now. You know what I'm saying? I talked to Violent J. Matter of fact, we was down at Alvin, and we was at a battle that Proof D12 was throwing. You know what I'm saying? And at the time, Esham was still with him. And, you know what I'm saying? So it was Esham, Violent J, and Lavelle. And they all came down there, and I was like, "What's up, Jay?" I was like, I got like 20 songs for you, man." He's like, "Oh, fuck." He's like, I'm like, "What's up?" He's like, "What's up, shit?" But we we both of us are busy guys. You know what I'm saying? So, but when I see Jay again, we gonna both pop the question to each other like that. You know what I'm saying? It'll probably be on. Who knows? King Gordy might end up being on Psychopathic if all is good.
Yeah, I was going to ask you that, man. If the opportunity arose, would you take it?
Yeah, I sign with Jay. I see. You know, I'm a businessman. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely willing to work out some business. You know what I'm saying? I'm down with the Juggalo family. I'm a Juggalo. You know what I'm saying? I love Juggalo music. That's all I listen to. From Twisted to ICP. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do, man. I listen to all that shit. Tech Nine is, I love them. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan. I'm a fan just as well as an artist. And they respect me as an artist. You know what I'm saying? They respect my music. They love my music. So Tech Nine calls me like, man, I love the pain. You know what I'm saying? He calls me on, so it's like we all a family, man. And that's what a lot of juggalos don't know. People think it's all the separation and doing all this shit. We are all family. You know what I'm saying? So, and I might end up being on Psychopathic. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I know.
I'm down to be on it. So it's like we are all family. I don't want nobody to get it twisted. And I'm down with Eminem and D12. You know?
Yeah. Well, they just recently squashed their beef, so.
I just want to say rest in peace to Proof. You know what I'm saying? Because he was the god of Detroit hip hop.
That brings me to my next question. He mentioned you on his last album, and were you friends with him on a personal level?
I mean, I was on his album.
Yeah.
I was on Searching for Jerry Garcia.
Mm-hmm.
I did the hook on there. You know what I'm saying? You know, and that was, and he was like my brother. You know what I'm saying? He was the reason I was on tour with D12. You know what I'm saying? He showed me the world. We did it all, man. And you know what I'm saying? I miss him, and Detroit hip hop has lost the brain to the body. You know what I'm saying? The brain is dead. You know what I'm saying? So, usually the brain is dead, the body die afterwards. But the Fat Killers and, you know what I'm saying, and ICP, you know what I'm saying, and Twisted, and all these Detroit hip hop cats is gonna do it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Keith Gordy is gonna do it for Detroit. You know what I'm saying? So so we gonna keep it alive for Proof.
Do you have any unreleased material that we can be expecting to hear with Proof?
Well, do I have unreleased material? Well, if I have some songs with him, but I don't know like the procedures it would take for me to get them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So.
That was obviously a pretty heinous act, and there's speculations on what why it happened and whatnot. But what do you think it's going to take to stop violence in the music industry today?
I mean, well, shit. His death was unrelated to music because he was at an after party on the east side of Detroit, the worst side of Detroit. I'm from the east side of Detroit. I'm from Van Dyke to Harper. That's the worst side of Detroit. You know what I'm saying? It's straight ghetto. You know what I'm saying? It's dangerous, dog. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? He was over there on the east side of Detroit at the After Hours Club. You know what I'm saying? He got into it. This shit happened. You know what I'm saying? It had nothing to do with rap music. He was at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Mm-hmm.
And, he had an untimely demise. You know what I'm saying? It's sad. and it shouldn't happen to him.
Well, on a brighter note, man, to pick things up a little bit. My homie Class, he actually wanted to do a track with you, and a lot of juggalos and underground artists were asking, what does it take to get King Gordy on the track?
What, as far as what?
As far as I don't know, doing a verse on the track or something like that.
Oh, as far as doing a verse on the track? Just holler at my manager Olaf Johnson. You know what I'm saying?
Just through your MySpace.
Yeah, through my MySpace. If they want to do something yeah, just go to my MySpace page and just and go on there and post up that you want to do a verse, and then my Olaf, he's my webmaster as well as my manager. He could get with you from there.
Cool.
It's real easy to do. Just go on MySpace, kingof4record.com. I stress that very hard. Go up there and post up, hey, King Gordy, I want to do a track.
Cool.
And we'll take care of the financial business from there.
Right. Oh man, last year, we met you. You came swung by the Faygoluvers booth at the gathering.
Right. I love Faygoluvers.
Hell yeah, man.
Man, respect it.
We appreciate that. But you got a huge response from juggalos everywhere, like you always do, and everybody wanted to know: is King Gordy going to be at the gathering this year?
Yeah, I will.
As a fan or performing?
We'll see.
Oh, okay. One ninja asked, in the song "Banned from Television," you basically you said that you took your music to VH1, BET, MTV. Was that inspired by your own personal experience with them?
Well, yeah, because I took my stuff to MTV and they said it was too morbid. I said, what? But y'all play Nine Inch Nails and dancing? What are you talking about? How are you gonna say that?
Yeah.
Say you didn't like the song, or that I mean, MTV2 played it. You know what I'm saying? BET played my video first.
Nightmares.
Yes, they played that before MTV2 played it.
Yeah.
But MTV2 played it. You know what I'm saying? But they would say it was too gothic. But how they gonna say that if the BET played it? Well, it doesn't even matter. I'm underground. Family. I'm a juggalo. That's how I feel, and that's the way it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Underground for life. Now, if I get a major deal with the Fat Killers, so be it. You know what I'm saying? But my whole aim is the underground.
Cool. Now, I know you had already mentioned working a little bit with Psychopathic. They actually Twisted has mentioned that there's going to be a special guest on every track of their new album that's going to be released in 2007. I'm guessing. I mean, have you been contacted by them to do anything?
No, I haven't been contacted by them.
Okay. Are there any national tour dates being scheduled?
Like I said, yeah, like I said, I'm in the studio working. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Olaf just told me. He just told me that you stepped out of the studio with D12. What's going on with that?
Oh yeah, I was up there. Yeah, Bazaar's my man. I always go up there. We smoke some purple weed, pop some Vicodin, you know what I'm saying, and just get fucked up. And I might go in there and do a hook, or we just go in there and fuck around. We friends, man.
Mm-hmm. If a city or a town wants you to perform out there, is it the same way as getting in contact about a track?
Olaf, man.
All right, cool.
Go to my face and be like, anything you want to ask me, come on, King of Four Court, because I'll be on there. My manager Olaf be on there. Just whatever you want to know, come to kingof4record.com.
Cool. Yeah, we got to have you down here in Dallas sometime, man. So my homie G-Dub's got to set that up.
Man, I know some promoters out there. If you want to do some wicked shit, you know what I'm saying? They want Gordy out there, man. Just let me know, and we can take it from there, bro.
Cool. Okay, so one of the biggest questions that we got was last year at the gathering. It wasn't a secret that you did a complete album of Project Deadman with Prozac and Mikey Clark. There's never been any tracks that I know of that have surfaced from that. Will it ever be released?
I mean, if you go to, I think either it's MySpace Prozac or Project Deadman. I think it is. So we put the song Project Deadman on there. We heard across. We put Animal on there. We put hip hop. It's like 5 joints on the internet.
It's on the MySpace.
What people are talking about.
Yeah.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I am in Project Deadman. I am a member. It's me, Mikey Clark, and Prozac. People are like, what's going on? Why are you? What happened? Is he really with us? Yes, I'm down with it. We are doing projects together. I'm a Fat Killer. I do projects with Project Dead Man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? We are all family. You know what I'm saying? It's a family thing. You know what I'm saying? I do shit with Psychopathic. It's all family. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? And plus, I'm an artist, man. I love to express myself, and I'm willing to do it with anybody that I'm feeling, and that's who I'm feeling. I feel Prozac and Mikey. I feel ICP. I feel Twisted. You know what I'm saying? I feel the Fat Killers. You know what I'm saying? And anybody else who's trying to do the wicked shit.
I guess what most people are wondering is, are they going to ever have a chance to buy the complete album? And I've talked to...
Yeah, no doubt. You talked to who?
I was about to say, I talked to Prozac about it, and he said that he thinks that there's something that's going to be worked out pretty soon to where it'll be available online, but I didn't know if you wanted to speak on that.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if that's what he told you, then that's you know what I'm saying. That's pretty much what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying. But me and Prozac always we kick it. You know what I'm saying. And everything is in the works, man. It's just, I know people be anticipating it. You know
definitely.
That's
I mean, y'all spit some wicked ass freestyles or you know some rhymes from the album that was never released, and you know we were all. I can't even remember the track names, but man, they were just insane. We got them on video and everything. So
no doubt, man. That's history right there, man.
Do you have any future plans to work with Strange Music besides Project Dead Man? Like,
yeah, I mean,
Cut.
Respect, you know what I'm saying? I definitely want to mess with Cut Calhoun. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy. Got mad love for him. You know what I'm saying? Chris Calico, you know what I'm saying? He does the rock thing. I want to do a couple rock things with the band with him because you know I do rock. I do straight heavy metal too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I want to experience some of that with Chris Calico. I know he does it. Maybe we can put our minds together and put something together. It's just, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I know everybody's doing their thing from them touring to me being in the studio. But once we all get together and sit down, it's going to be epic, man.
Cool. Exactly how long have you been in the rap game?
How long have I been in the rap game? Well,
Yeah.
I started going to open mics in Detroit like 99. You know what I'm saying? Just hitting all open mics, just trying to get a name. You know what I'm saying? Back then I was open mic at OV Trice would be rhyming and you know what I'm saying? My man's Paradigm, you know what I'm saying? And different cats like that, you know what I'm saying?
Doing like the freestyle battles at Proof Ran and all that?
Yeah, there's up there right here because like 8 Mile, that's like really how it was.
Mm-hmm.
You go to St. Andrews in the shelter and motherfuckers was battling, man. You know what I'm saying? That's where I come from. I come from like a battle-oriented city, you know what I'm saying? So that's why my rhymes be so aggressive, you know what I'm saying? That's how I do it, you know what I'm saying? And I really, if you want to like attack me on record, I will give it to you, you know what I'm saying? I do this hardcore shit, I love this shit, but if you want to get on some super hip-hop battle shit, I will destroy you, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing.
Can you do a freestyle for us?
Yeah, I can want me to freestyle for you?
Yeah, go for it.
Alright, yo, tell me what will you do when he arrives? What all men should do, stare into with evil eyes. You are interviewing a vampire. People are damn liars. There's no Dracula. Ain't no Michael damn Myers. They only imitate what Gordy does. This investigate found no signs of Gordy blood. I'm a ghost, I'm not human. I'm a crow, I'm on the top, viewing you close, watching you till you stop moving. Alfred Hitchcock could have thought of this plot of Mormon. No categories for this type of hip-hop. Like this is wicked shit. Horrorcore blended with more and more thicker shit. Open source bitches, bitch. Feared by many. Loved by the ones that drink blood with me. Fuck Van Helsing, bitch, come get me. The only thing that can stop me is the sun. But when the night falls, you better run. The battle's just begun.
Oh shit, man! I bet you killed in the battle and shit.
Oh man, that shit was nothing. I do that shit literally for fun.
Nice.
Plus you get paid for it at the same time.
So what exactly are you bumping in your MP3 or CD player right now?
What do I play?
Yeah.
Like what's my shit, man. What do I fucking play all the time? You know what I'm saying? I play, besides Nirvana, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Even 10, 15 years later, huh? Still bumping the Cobain.
That's why I call myself Cobain the Dead.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People be like, why you be calling yourself that, Gordy? You know, so why you call yourself Cobain the Dead and shit? You know what I'm saying? Why you know, Cobain's a legend and, you know, on some rock shit. And I just feel like I call myself Cobain on some metaphoric shit because to me, like he was a hell of a writer. You know what I'm saying? And he changed like the sound of the way rock was at that time. You know what I'm saying? When he had came in with the grunge rock, Seattle grunge rock shit, and he wrote shit, and the shit he did was different, and he almost changed it. He changed it really. You know what I'm saying? The way people looked at rock, the type of rock that they was doing. Where I feel like on this horrorcore shit, that's where the level I'm at, because you know, so I'm a different writer. You know what I'm saying? If you listen to me, I don't sound like any other guy that's doing the wicked shit.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? I don't mimic anybody. I don't sound like nobody, and I'm bringing my own style of horrorcore to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Detroit. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I call myself Cobain the Dead. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just a metaphor for that. You know what I'm saying? Being a hell of a writer and changing the way something that has been heard for so long. You know what I'm saying? Coming in a different way with it.
Well, obviously, Cobain's a lot. One of your big musical influences. Who are some of the other ones?
Andre 3000. You know, from Outkast.
Outkast, right?
From Outkast. Let me see. I would say Mass Rock's from Twisted too. I especially like him. He's dope, man. Tech Nine, man. You know what I'm saying? All the wicked shit. You know what I'm saying? I love Esham from Booming Words from Hell. You know what I'm saying? Even though him and Psychopathic ain't together anymore, I'm just speaking about.
Oh yeah, man, totally.
Back in the day, you know what I'm saying, and what I liked it. You know, I mean, I enjoyed all the wicked shit, man. From ICP's Carnival of Carnage, that's the first ICP album I had bought. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, wow, man. It's just, I mean, I'm influenced by a lot. Eminem, you know what I'm saying? I mean, shit, it's a lot. I even used to listen to Kid Rock, man, back in the day, man. I respect it all, man.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't really have nobody influencing the way that I do shit. No, I don't. I mean, like I say, I was influenced by the wicked shit as far as the subject matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never tried to mimic the style that they use, which was great, and it worked for them. But I never tried to say, okay, I'm gonna try to sound like ICP and do this wicked shit, or I'm gonna try to sound like Esham, or you know what I'm saying, or somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been rapping for years since I was 9 and 10 years old. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, so when I heard it, you know what I'm saying, I was like, wow, I like the subject matter. So they influenced me as far as the subject matter, as far as like, okay, yeah, you could be on some totally other shit. You know what I'm saying, and be sweet with this shit. You know what I'm saying? They inspired me to do that.
Yeah, man. There's definitely no other artists out there that you're gonna confuse with King Gordy. So
I mean, you know, I'm just like I say, when it comes to this horrorcore shit, you know what I'm saying? And then a lot of people like to separate the wicked shit from the horror. I mean, that shit's all the same, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The wicked shit, the wicked horrorcore, wicked whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? I call myself the king of horrorcore. You know what I'm saying? Because I just feel like I'm the king of the shit. You know what I'm saying? Not saying I'm better than anybody else that's doing the wicked shit or the horrorcore shit. I just feel I'm the best at what I do the way I do it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, speaking of wicked shit, man, what's your favorite horror movie?
My favorite, The Omen.
The Omen, dropping today, the re-release. Or what do you think about that?
I ain't seen it yet, but I should have went to go see it today, but I didn't.
Yeah. Who would you? I mean, dead or alive, no exceptions. Who would you absolutely love to collaborate with?
Notorious B.I.G.
Yeah. You're a fat kid, man. So we got a lot of fat kid questions. Like, what's your favorite fast food restaurant?
My favorite fast food restaurant?
Yeah.
My favorite. I don't know, man. I like them all. You know, equally, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
Cool.
I don't personally. But it's a spot on Van Dyke and Harper, man, called the Food Exchange, man. They have this hamburger called the Big Baby, which consists of it's like 1 pound, you know what I'm saying, hamburger. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Then corned beef is on the top of it. You know what I'm saying? They put corned beef on top of the hamburger, Swiss American, lettuce, tomatoes, and onion. You know what I'm saying? It's like on an onion roll. It's like thick. So I'll say the Food Exchange in my hood on Van Dyke and Harper.
So since Shady and Psychopathic have squashed their beef, do you think Detroit's becoming a better place for the music industry, or is it still the same?
I mean, you know, it's still. I mean, they squashed the beef and everything. That's cool, but it's like it feels like no real opportunities in Detroit for like an artist to get on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't there deal breakers. At least it's more of a chance for you out there than here. There's nothing here. I mean, it's shady records here and it's psychopathic, but I mean, beyond that, that's it. They can't sign everybody from Detroit. You know what I'm saying? They
Right.
can't do that. So, you know, so they can't save the world. So it's up to somebody else from Detroit to get it their own way and pull back who they can. You know what I'm saying?
Obviously,
I'm not a one thing about me, man. I'm not a follower, man. You know what I'm saying? I've never been just a guy like see if I was on like Strange or Psychopathic or Mikey Clark's B4 records and stuff like that. See, everybody would have to. I would be my own entity within it. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I still would be in it. But you always would know that. Okay, this is Gordy. You know what I'm saying? You know how some people like. You know how like no matter what, with G Unit, Lloyd Banks and Young Buck and Tony Eagle, these is always gonna be G Unit. They'll never really be their own individual, and people really like them for just them because they're not doing anything to stand out particularly. That'll never happen to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I would be under a label, but they have to still give me my own way to
creative freedom.
Be a star. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? I have to still be the star that I am. You know what I'm saying? I can't just be I just can't be like a soldier standing in line. You have to hire me like, okay, he's an assassin. Send him out there. You know what I'm saying? He's his own entity. You know what I'm saying? So
What do you feel about people downloading, full albums and all that stuff?
I mean, there's no way you can stop it. I hate that it happens, but it's inevitable. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way of the world now because of the computer. You know what I'm saying? It's everything's so high tech. Technology is a motherfucker. There's nothing you can do about it. So you just got to take the good with the bad. The good thing about it is that if your album's dope, people will know it.
Right.
It'll be word of mouth because it'll be downloaded. People like, oh shit, this shit is fucking ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Then they'll want to see it. Then people will be like, okay, is artwork going to do? You know what I'm saying? Okay, well, you can get the real album on KingofHorrorcore.com, and now they got the artwork, and because the album was that dope to them that they actually want to go check it out. And when the second, the volume 2 come out, you know what I'm saying, by the blood of the gods, shit, they'll really try to go out and copy because they're like, okay, now I'm really a fan.
Yeah,
people only hurt. You gotta understand, man. People only hurt the entity, man. They don't understand what I really do. You know what I'm saying? I do this horrorcore shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I say, I was attempting to do, to go mainstream with the horrorcore, with the entity, and you know what I'm saying. And I sold to people I should have sold to, which was juggalos and alternative kids and skateboarders and goth kids and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, my music is underground, straight underground shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bottom line. That's why I only really want to sell it on the internet and when I'm at shows. I want to prove to y'all that I'm as underground as you're gonna get.
What can people expect who hadn't seen a King Gordy show at your live show?
I mean, you just expect energy. You know what I'm saying? Expect pure, raw, Detroit, Michigan energy. That's it. That's all you're gonna get. Energy and ridiculous rhymes.
Cool. Man, I think that's going to about wrap it up for us. But is there anything else that you want to tell the juggalos and juggalettes that are listening right now?
Man, King of Horrorcore, Volume 1, on the internet now. Go to KingofHorrorcore.com and get you 6 million of them because they will be going. And also look out for King of Horrorcore, Volume 2, By the Blood of the Gods, coming soon. Better than you think.
Very cool. Well, Gordy, I really appreciate your time with this, and we know that that's just going to be booming for you in the near future, so we hope to hear more out of you, definitely.
All right, man. I'll see you at the gathering, bro.
All right, man. Cool.